Today we are going to be looking at the addition of fractions with different denominators. There are various methods of doing this. One of those methods is using the least common denominators, and another one is using the product of the denominators. But in this video, we are going to be using the method of the least common denominators. Your knowledge of least common multiples, LCM, will be needed in doing this. For a video of how to determine the least common multiples of numbers, please see the link below for a review on that. So right now we are going to be looking at the different examples of how to add fractions with different denominators. Let's look at this example, this easy example. 1 over 2 plus 2 over 5. Okay, so what you want to do right here first is to determine the LCM, or least common denominators, or least common multiples of 2 and 5. And for us to do that, all you have to do is I will come to my worksheet right here and I will say 2 and 5. So you're going to look for two numbers, right, that can divide either of 2 or 5. This is going to be 2. 2 in 2 is 1. 2 in 5, it cannot divide because it's going to have a remainder. So I will bring down 5. Okay. Now what can divide now? 5. Because you've already divided this to be 1, you have 1. And then 5 in 5 is going to be 1. So what you're trying to do here is to divide these until you have 1. Like I said, for a review of LCM, go to the link below for you to better understand that. But this video is, in this video, I'm only looking at the addition of fractions with different denominators. Okay, I will go ahead. So the LCM of 2 and 5 is going to be 2 times 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. So that means LCM of 2 and 5 here is 10. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is to say how many times will 2 go in 10. That is 5 times. Then 5 times 1 is 5. Plus, how many times will 5 go in 10? That is 2 times. 2 times 2, that is 4. Then what do you have? 5 plus 4, 9 over 10. That is the final answer, 9 over 10. This cannot be simplified further, so that is your final answer. Let's look at another example for you to better understand these concepts. Okay, so let's look at this example right here. 1 over 6 plus 1 over 3. What you want to do is to find the LCM first of 6 and 3, or LCD of 6 and 3. So come to your worksheet. 6, 3. You want to find the LCM. What can go in 6 and 3? You will start with the smallest number because we're talking about least, right? So this is 2. 2 in 6 is 3. Okay. 2 in 3, bring down 3 because it cannot divide. Then the next thing is 3 can divide. 3 in 3, 1. 3 in 3, 1. So the LCM right here is going to be 2 times 3, which is what? 6, right? So that means LCM of 6 and 3 is 6. So now what you have to do is, how many times will 6 go in 6? That is 1 time. 1 times 1, 1. Plus 3 in 6, 2. 2 times 1, 2. So you have 1 plus 2 is 3 over 6. Very good. So if you look at this, 3 over 6, you realize that it can be simplified further. 3 can divide 3, 1. 3 in 6 will be 2. So that means the final answer is going to be 1 over 2. The final answer is going to be 1 over 2. Let's take a look at another example. 3 over 10 plus 1 over 2. 3 over 10 plus 1 over 2. Again, you have to find the LCM of 10 and 2. Okay, 2 can go in 10, 5. 2 in 2, 1. Okay, 5 can divide. 5 in 5, 1. And then you bring down 1. So that means my LCM right here is 2 times 5. That is 10. So I will come over here and I will say LCM of 10 and 2 is 10. How many times will 10 go in 10? That is 1. 1 times 3, 3. Plus 2 in 10, 5. 5 times 1, 5. So in that case, my final answer is going to be 3 plus 5, 8 over 10. But if you take a look at this, this can be simplified further because 2 can go in 8, 2 can also go in 10. So I will say 2 in 8, 4. 2 in 10, 5. So my final answer is 4 over 5. Very easy. Okay, we are going to look at another example, which I will encourage you to pause the video first. Try to see if you can solve the problem before you go back to the video. All right, pause the video and try to solve the problem. All right, let's come back here and see if you got the right answer. The first thing you're going to do is to find the LCM of 8 and 3. If you look at this, 2 can divide 8. That is going to give you 4. 2 cannot divide 3, so I put 3 down, right? 2 can divide 4. That is 2. 2 cannot divide 3. I bring 3 down, okay? 2 can still divide 2. That is 1. But 2 cannot divide 3. I still put 3 right there. Now the next thing, since we've already divided this to 1, now let's divide 3. 3 can divide 1 and 1. So now my LCM is going to be 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 3, 24. So that means the LCM is 24. So I will come over here and I will write 24. 8 in 24, that is 3. 3 times 7, that is 21. Plus 3 in 8, 24, that is 8. That is 8. 8 times 2, that is 16. Very good. 21 plus 16, that is 37. 37 over 24. Very good. Very good. If you remember, in one of our previous videos, we discussed how to convert improper fraction to mixed fraction. This is an improper fraction. We can convert it to a mixed fraction, which is going to be, how many times will 24 go in 37? That is 1 time, okay? And then it's going to have a remainder of 13. And then you bring down 24. So your final answer is one whole number, 13 over 24. Very good. I hope you are able to understand this concept. All right, I'm going to put a question right here. I will encourage you to try this problem and write out your answer in the comment section below. Let's check if you were able to get the right answer. 4 over 9 plus 7 over 27. Please put your answer in the comment section below. Alright, if you are new on this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button below and click on the bell to turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. See you in the next class.